Okay, is this shit live? That's my air conditioner. Just ignore it. Hey, Vila, come on in. Everybody's welcome until they're not welcome. I'll try not to fall asleep this time, I swear. I promise. Yeah, take your time, Vila. It took me a while to get back on there. So I heard somebody pop into the dungeon. It's Sam Squatch. Uh, well, he fucking left. Okay. Oh, hey, Tony. Oh, who popped in this time? Ah, there you are, Vila. Well, hello there.
You're right. How are you, darling?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you today?
Things have been a bit like shitty lately for me. Like just my brain being a fucking dickhead.
Oh, well, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. It's like,
I don't know. I'm just fucking around today.
okay. Getting chilly, put my jump on.
Oh, well, it's nasty and rainy and fucking horrible outside, so no work for me today.
Yay?
Kinda, but I do need the money. You know what I'm
Yeah, hence the yay. But yay,
saying?
day to relax.
Yeah,
Shit,
yeah.
I wanted to get paid.
It'd be nice, but maybe it'll clear up later in the week and I'll be able to do something.
I don't even
You,
know what it is you do.
I work on a farm. Well, I work on several farms, but
Ah. What do you do on the farm?
I punch cows and I plant vegetables and I plow fields and yeah, it's just everything. Just about everything you could think of.
Sorry. It's like just the whole. You're the true stereotype, the Southern boy farmhand.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, ooh! I have an idea of something fun we can all do. That is also audience participation.
Lay it on me.
So, I got the second letter today from the Jehovah's Witnesses.
Okay.
And they've given addresses and stuff.
Uh,
What shall we send them in the post as a little gift back for their lovely
mm,
letter?
mm. Well, I'll let the chat answer first, and then I'll try to come up with something. Yeah. Because I had a Baptist church come by on Saturday, knock on my door, wake me the fuck up. Oh, come to our church. Come to our church. Be a member of our church. No, no.
Oh,
Well, I went to the door with my shirt off, and they could see all my tattoos, and they're like, "That dude's fucking wizard or some shit."
I think my front door's like, it's pretty normal. The only thing that slightly isn't abnormal is my like house number plate.
Hmm.
And it's got like a night sky on it and some like bats, but it's you can't notice it unless you stop and look at it.
Oh, unless you're paying attention. Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, which like it was actually really cheap. It only cost £10 anyway, so what, $12, 15 maybe. So I was
Let's
like,
see.
oh, that's a nice little thing. I'll get it.
Let's see. It's a half more. So yeah, about 15 pounds. Yeah. I mean, about $15 American. Yeah.
Yeah, thought so. I'm getting better at like trying to figure out the difference between the two, since like most of the people that I talk to nowadays are in America.
Ah, fair enough. Hey, everybody in the chat, if anybody wants to jump up, I can have 6 people in the stream. But if I don't want you here, I will kick your ass out. Ugh. Unlike Vila, who can stay here as long as she wants to, or can. So,
Yay!
oh, I had Connie fucking show up, and I timed him out for 5 minutes, and apparently he got mad and left because he's not around anymore.
Oh, how do you know?
Rebel City dorks. He's probably lurking in the background.
Oh, okay, you mean because he's not talking.
Yeah, he hasn't
Mm.
said anything since I timed him out. So
Why did you time him out?
because he came in and gave me 2 thumbs down, and fuck that guy. I didn't block
Whatever.
him. I didn't block him. I just timed him out. He can go sit in the corner for 5 minutes.
That's yeah, just her. So he's the one that left the one dislike on the stream then.
Oh, probably.
So
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny, Brian. Yeah.
oh, was that you
Yeah,
that
I
Shani
felt
made a video
Shandy.
about?
Shandy did what?
She made a video that said in the title like something something like, oh, like your block clockwork or nice try clockwork. And I was like,
Oh,
wait, is
did
that
you?
about you?
Probably.
Yeah, go look on her channel. It was a short.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll check it out later. I will. No, probably. I mean,
I mean, I know you do like fuck with her, but yeah, it was something like, oh, I knew you were full of shit, something like that. I don't know.
well,
I
that's
wasn't
fair.
paying complete attention.
Yeah, I don't pay complete attention to Shanny either. So, but it's very possible that she did make a video about
So I want to
Nope,
talk.
shut up. Oh, okay. I think she's changed the name of it now.
Oh, has she?
Now it says block on the clock.
Well, that like I care.
Yeah. No, originally it said clockwork or something, and I was like, oh, what have you been up to? What have you done to her this time?
Oh, not a whole lot. Trying to stay out of the heat and out of the rain. Oh, hey, Ox.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
well,
been raining.
I thought you meant like figuratively for a second.
Oh no, it's actually hot and muggy and fucking been raining for like a week and a half up here. Yeah, it fucking sucks. Now we got a hurricane. Well, not a hurricane. It's 5 miles shy of a hurricane with
Wow.
its rotation. Yeah, but it's tropical storm and it's gonna fucking shit on us all next week.
Yeah, we don't get hurricanes in the UK.
Well, aren't you lucky?
We get tropical storms technically, like, but yeah, no, I don't think we've had a official hurricane or tornado touch down on land.
Oh yeah, it's been a few years. You got one that got steered up there and it hit you one time. It's been about 5 years, I think. 5 years ago, 6 years ago, something like that.
Oh, I don't know. Like we can get some pretty bad winds here, but whenever like the news talk about a storm, the memes come out of like a lawn chair tipped over, and then we're like the great storm Betty, some shit like that, and like yeah, we don't.
My patio furniture got tipped over. Oh Jesus, yeah.
Yeah, oh, I remember one where like we did have loads of trees snap and stuff, but all our buildings are so secure because yeah, the way I think we do buildings is very different in America, the way we build them.
Oh sure, sure they are.
Our buildings are meant to last, not be torn down and rebuilt.
Well, you've got castles that are like hundreds of thousands of years old in England, so
Yeah, true. I've got one not too far from where I live. I live in an area of England where there's a lot of castles and shit.
wait, isn't Dracula's castle around you somewhere?
Yes, yes. I am a vampiress that lives in Eastern Europe.
Oh, well, I'm a werewolf, so we'd probably not get along if we met in person. No.
Yeah,
And one,
no. Considering werewolves are vampires, bitches, and I prefer to be the sub, not dom.
well, you know, We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Yeah.
So Ryan's, oi, you got a license for that hurricane?
Oh, I didn't know if you were saying license or license.
License.
Okay.
You got a license for that hurricane? Like, some English accents are really weird with how they say things.
Oh, sure. And so are some American accents.
How license becomes license. Yeah, werewolves, vampires, and chat full of trolls. All we need is one to appear to be the wizard, and we can be like a whole little Magic the Gathering group and go fuck off somewhere.
Oh, sure. I've got a Discord where we can play Dungeons and Dragons.
I've never actually played it.
It's pretty fun. I'm the dungeon master. I make the rules and I say what goes. So,
Mm. So that means you also had to make up most story plot line.
oh yeah.
I wonder, do you ever get someone try to be like the master, and they're just shit at creating stories?
Oh yeah. I did. Yeah. I
What?
made up a whole. I made up a whole world, but I lost the map.
Oh
And
wow.
yeah, I can't find it anywhere. But I can do it again.
Mermaid Mafia paying off hits with leprechaun gold.
Well, I can do that, but it'd be kind of shitty. Oh, I've done several one shots, and they were pretty good. They were actually pretty good.
Oh god. Imagine playing Dungeons and Dragons with Chris Chan as Dungeon Master.
Oh, fuck that.
I I would be scared, Ryan. I think I'd be very scared. Like, I can just imagine every time like you win a battle or something at the end of the like story, and you get to the end and like final victory, and, like you open the doors and there is the beautiful maiden, and you go over to her and you go, "Hi, mum. Let's go to the bedroom."
Well, hello there. Let's go take a nap or
Like, I
something
know I
like
came out of you, mum, but now I'm going to come in you.
that.
Oh, oh, have you heard some of the shit about the woman that Kate that accidentally leaked, or like the audios came out with her like interview with him?
Mm-mm.
Like, apparently she is fucking mental. Right, there's things on, apparently there's things of her doing crush porn,
What?
and she's gone and got loads of like hamsters,
Oh,
and
fuck
she
me.
microwaved one. Sorry, trigger warning, animal abuse. um she put one in a blender. She's crushed animals to death and like put it up online. Like there's a lot wrong with her, and I've not seen it firsthand. I was just told about it by Jay Stevio. But yeah, like Jesus fucking Christ. And apparently she said she didn't want those audios to get leaked because then she knew she would come under the microscope and she knew all the bad shit she'd done would come to light. So she really wasn't wanting that audio to come out. Which that does make sense, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to hear that shit. Yeah.
But yeah, and like apparently she wanted to use that audio recording to basically like troll Chris Chan to suicide. And she wanted to try and get Chris Chan to show her a video of him fucking his mum. And she wanted to troll him to suicide using this, I guess, as blackmail.
Wow.
And now Chris's legal defense is likely going to use all this to get him off.
Well, I mean, when Chris Chan is trending on Google, that's not a good thing. Sorry, I had to pull those.
No, like I knew of the name Chris Chan, but I didn't know anything about him until he got arrested. And like, yeah, I don't know how to feel with that new thing coming to light, because like he's scum for fucking his mum.
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't know how I feel about that woman trying to mentally fuck with him to push him to kill himself.
Well,
like I don't know, like I'm new with the whole trolling shit, and I thought there would always be limits. Like I don't know. I always thought that most people would have their limit of oh shit, they're literally about to kill themselves. I better not. I'm going to make them kill themselves.
Well, some people have no limits, and that's the fuck up thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm having to start to learn that, and like I guess I knew that in my personal life, but I don't know why I thought it'd be different online with people that you don't even know, let alone with people you actually like. When you could do that to people you know, why it would be different with people you don't even fucking know what they look like half the time.
Oh, sure. I get that.
But yeah, like, oh, I don't know. From what I gather about Chris Chan, of course someone that fucked up would be in around his kind of sphere. Like, of course he would attract someone that mental.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fair. Hey, Alex and Ox, bring your asses in here. Because I need to go get a beer, and I don't want to leave Vila alone.
Why does it take you so long to get a beer?
Well, I got to let one out and then put one back in. So It takes a minute. Yeah, it takes a minute.
So you mean go for a piss and then grab a beer?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So it got to the point where when you said, "Oh, I'm going to go get a beer," I'm like, "Oh, is he going to the shop or something?"
Like, oh no, I got them. I got a couple of cases in there, so I'm good. No, if I have to go to the store, it takes me like a half hour to get there and get back. So,
Oh wow, that is a long time.
well, yeah, I live in the middle of fucking nowhere. So, you're leaving for the beach, Ox.
How
Well,
dare you
fuck
go
you.
somewhere nice without us?
Exactly.
I thought you cared about us. Thought we were friends.
Are you going to Myrtle Beach? If you're going to Myrtle Beach, then fuck you, Ox.
To where?
Myrtle Beach. It's a nice place. Yeah. Hey, Critical Cripple, come on up.
You have to come here with a no mic critical cripple. Please, please, please.
Yeah, please come to my stream, Critical Cripple. Please.
One cripple to another. Join me.
Oh, that's why I don't go in the ocean, Ox. Fucking sharks. Fuck that shit. Neutral observer. Who the fuck is this guy? Alright, let me keep my finger on this fucking stream.
Hello, hello, hello.
Oh,
Hello.
Hello.
oh, is this critical? Okay, fair enough.
Pardon me?
Who are you?
Lawrence.
Lawrence.
Yes, Lawrence of Lithuania.
There's critical.
No, that's
There he
definitely
is.
not me.
No, that's not you. No. I've got my finger on the button.
Hey, cripple.
Hello.
I understand your concern, but I can tell you right now, you don't have to worry about anything.
Well, I mean, you've got it.
For me at least. I don't know, but
Okay.
but yeah, it's pretty dumb how people can just porn bomb you and then like just give a strike on your channel, that kind of bullshit, right?
Well, I'm just waiting.
And the rest. There's been a few
Yeah, there has been.
splits.
Yeah.
And like I don't know why people bother when it's smaller channels anyway. Like, wow, great accomplishment! You managed to do it to a small streamer.
Oh, they want to get it taken down, the channel.
Yeah, but isn't it like a bigger deal getting it taken down when it's someone bigger? Unless there is like you actually have an issue with the channel, obviously. But
Well,
when it's kind of streams that's like nothingness, I don't know.
Or you ask certain questions and you talk about things that nobody talks about. And there's only like 15 people watching, yet you're covering things that are that nobody fucking, has figured out. There's that option too.
Well, I mean, I've got like 4 people watching, 5 people watching, according to StreamYards. So, I'm a little channel. I have like 170 some subs. So,
that's not enough.
And then there's also the just pure malice and
oh yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
And also people are playing into the whole psyop of the military mind control experiment called YouTube.
Wait, what?
Sorry, was that a handful?
okay.
I'm sorry, mouthful.
I'm gonna go get a beer. Talk
I
amongst
have
yourselves.
All right.
never heard that said before.
The psyops
Yeah.
bit or the
I know
Well,
it's not like YouTube being a psyops experiment. Like,
okay, well, psyops do happen, but primarily it's a social engineering experiment with a form of communication that has never, ever, ever, ever existed on this planet before to our best known history, right? Where you could have anybody from anywhere in the world watching, participating, and you could have anywhere from 4 people to 1,000 people watching at once.
I've never thought of it that way, but yeah.
So certain limits that are present in the normal interaction in the physical world completely go out the window.
Yeah, like I think it was I watched it. Jimmy Snow, Mr. Atheist. He made the point of saying like when someone cuts you off in a car, you're so quick to wish death on the person. Like go, oh fuck yourself, you know. Oh, I hope you fucking die. You cut me off. When there's just like a windscreen in front, like separating you.
Right?
Imagine what it's like on the internet where there's like thousands of miles and a screen. You're so separated.
Yeah.
You don't have that empathic connection of this is a human.
Yeah.
So of course there's that massive mental dissociation.
Correct.
Okay,
Hello.
Neutral. You seem like a nice guy. I'm glad you showed up.
Well, thank you.
As long as you don't put a dick pic on the fucking cam, we're all good.
Sorry, I don't swing that way.
Hey, stop that.
Are we allowed scantily clad math pigs?
Well, yeah, but you only show your bouncing head there, cripple. So, there's that. And I've known Critical for a long time. So, I've known Vila for a while, and it's nice to meet you, Neutral. I mean, I do still. Well, goddamn, he's gone. Well, fair enough. Okay.
Oh, he was
Well,
nice.
I do. Yeah, he was a nice guy. I do streams just to fucking have fun.
Mm.
Yeah, we don't talk religion. We don't talk politics because that always starts a fucking fight. Yeah.
What else is there?
I mean, we ended up talking about it the other day, and it was interesting.
Dragons.
Oh yeah, you were talking about Mormons. Yeah, you and somebody else. Who the fuck was it?
I was having a discussion on Twitter earlier.
Fox,
Yeah, I think it was Fox.
like Fox Trash Pants, something like that, and then it went south very quick because then it got political, and then certain other things got brought in, and it was like, oh no.
Yeah,
it hurt
exactly.
my brain, and like you
Yeah.
fell asleep.
Yeah, I did fall asleep.
Do you snore?
I have
No,
done
he-
that
He
twice.
muted himself, so he couldn't even like figure out if he'd woken up or not.
They
Twice
thought I was
I've fallen
dead.
asleep on streams.
Yeah, they thought I was dead. But I've
What?
done it twice, and both of those streams have over 200 views.
Did you see
Funny
the
as
stream where Jay Pasek fell asleep on camera?
Oh yeah, I heard him snoring. Yeah,
At the end of it, he got up, took his
yeah, it
clothes
was
off, and went to bed without waking up,
without turning the stream off either.
without turning the stream off, and he got undressed in front of the camera. As we were
Could
trying
have
to
been
screen-
worse. There was that stream, not just Rick Productions though. There was another guy that like thought he turned his stream off, got up from his computer, laid down in bed, and started to jack off.
Oh, are you talking about
Canada?
who's that guy? No, it's something Productions.
No, not Rick Productions. He literally
Oh.
was on stream and just did it. He muted himself and started doing it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This was like a big YouTuber. There was a big thing about it, and like he also had mainly a young teen audience.
Wow.
And so like there was this big to do, and he's like, I am so sorry, like, and it was a genuine accident, like.
What was the name of the YouTuber or whomever?
Pardon?
Who was it?
I can't remember their name. This is the thing. I think they were a gaming streamer.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right.
Like, I just remember this was a thing a few years ago, and like, yeah, when it's so easy to just make
Yeah.
that little mistake of not shutting something down properly.
That's why you have to
And-
clear it before you do anything.
But just shut down the computer. That way that can't accidentally happen. There's no power to anything. It'd be impossible.
Always verify and validate.
Where are you actually from, Cripple?
I'm from Wirral in the UK.
Ah, awesome. Another Brit. Yay! Like, why did you
Oh,
call
no.
yourself Cripple? Why are you
Because I'm a
critical cripple?
Because well, okay. Why am I critical cripple? Because I wanted to troll conservative Americans and they don't like saying cripple.
Really?
What?
But I am a
That's
cripple.
fair.
So
What's a conservative American?
Republican?
Republican.
Mostly Trump supporters at the time, about 2016.
Oh. I mean, the people that got duped by the guy who was like Hillary Clinton's like best buddy.
Yeah.
And I collect all of these people through the QAnon psyop and then get them all in one place in the 6th of the first month of the year, right? And then everybody is fought while the guy walks away with his hands clean.
Yeah.
Yep. What it is,
See,
y'all get.
They really don't like saying cripple. They come up with any name they possibly can to avoid it.
Really?
To avoid what?
To avoid
Cripple.
saying cripple.
What?
Cripple.
Oh, is that the people that were like triggered and shit? Mm.
It's like I've got a sock account called Crippled Courtesan,
Mm.
and I straight up say when people ask me what my job is, I go, I'm a professional cripple,
I've done
and
that.
they go like, oh, and they're like, what does that mean? And it's like, I get paid for crippling about. What? And it's like, I'm on benefit. I'm on disability benefit. They pay me for being crippled. Therefore, I am a professional cripple.
Which Discord was it, Critical Cripple, that you got me to change your name on to make it Critical Cripple? Was that the non-sec Discord?
Oh, was it all of them? I don't know. It was more
What?
recent. No, it can't have been the non-sec. It's more recent than that.
Well, you asked me and I did it.
You
And I
did.
was like, sure. Okay. If that's what you want to be.
Well, the point is, my Discord user is older than my using Critical Cripple. Prior to using Critical Cripple, I used either V8 Dave or Dave Hyphen everywhere.
No, fair enough.
And my original Twitter, which has now been dwarfed by Critical Cripple, was V8 Dave,
Okay.
which I now consider my backup Twitter. But that Twitter I've had for 10 years. Critical Cripple I've only had for 5. Like I said, just before Trump came in, I created it. But
Okay.
it started as a troll account, basically a troll account, and it became the popular one.
Well, fair. That's fair.
Ox said, "Critical Cripple question mark." Oh, no, I never did anything that I didn't mean to do on camera. I don't think.
Rex asked Dave, the man who is famous for not remembering details. LOL. Well, that's me too. I don't remember shit.
I remember telling other people these details rather than being able to remember them, if that makes sense.
Sort of. Fair.
I don't remember creating the accounts. I don't remember creating my first Twitter account. I don't remember creating the Critical Cripple Twitter account. But I do remember that I've told people the story of creating it. So I just repeat that and hope it's true. The problem with that idea is if you embellish it, it kind of you lose track.
Oh yeah, you got to remember your lies. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember my lies or when I tell the truth. So, and having a show where you're meant to reveal personal details about your show itself is a really bad idea, apparently.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I just
can
don't
see that.
remember a lot of things, whether it's true or a lie.
I don't remember most of my life before I hit about 30, and I struggle with the bits after 30.
Wow. Wait, so you don't remember anything you said before 13?
No, not really. I've got flashes. I've Have you ever taken Lyrica?
Yes.
That destroyed my memory.
Yay! It did it to me too.
Right, it got to the point.
It gave me brain damage.
Yes, basically, it got to the point, right, where I could not talk. I would forget I was talking when I was talking to someone.
It made me sleep 20 hours a day, and I forgot everything. In that time, I actually got married to someone.
Wait, what?
I'm technically married. I've been separated from my partner since 2012, but I got married while on this drug, and I had to be held up to walk. And like, look, I'm still like chatty with the guy that I married now. Like, we broke up. It was bad when it first happened because I then came off the medicine, and it was this whole thing. But yeah, now we just weren't good together. It turns out we were both in bad places at the time, bad match, and we just weren't working well together, and it got a bit slappy.
Well, that's fair.
But
Go
yeah,
ahead.
like, it's bad, that stuff. They don't really prescribe it anymore after they found out that it can have damage on the short-term memory of the brain.
I've had some recovery. I mean, I can talk occasionally now, but like I said, I've still got large chunks of my life missing.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
Me
quite
too. There's some shit I don't want to remember. Yeah.
Like, I cannot remember my childhood at all. I can remember little bits of my teenage years, and little bits. Yeah, I only remember little bits of my memory, like of my past. I don't remember more than just a few events here and there. And even still recently, after stopping taking the medicine, but I was on like, you all right, darling? You dying? Oh God, he's even muted. Yeah, I was on like the maximum dose that you're meant to take. So can't remember what it was. It was something 1,000 3 times a day.
Yeah.
What was the reason for doing that?
Pain. Well, pain.
Oh, Lyrica is what, like muscle?
No, it's an anti-epileptic drug.
Lyrica?
Yeah, it's
pregabalin. Lyrica is the brand name of pregabalin. It is a anti-epileptic seizure medicine that's also used for pain, because a lot of chronic pain, the way it works is the nerve endings are spazzing to each other, which is the effectiveness, same thing of a epileptic fit, where the brain has those same random spark messages to each other for no reason, causing seizures. But that is happening within the body, other nerves. So the thought was, if it works on the brain, it'll work on the other nerves. And it can do, but
it did. Well, I found it quite good for the pain. I mean, I got before I lost the ability to think and remember. Which is a big thing. I got a good few years of extra work. Out of it.
I guess there's some sort of a cost-benefit analysis there, right?
No,
not really. I still wouldn't do it again.
Oh, my collapse was quick. I went from not being on it, taking it, being comatose basically, to off in the space of a year. I went in the space of a year from 0 to the highest dose possible.
Did you go cold turkey?
Being weaned off. I wasn't allowed. You can't go cold turkey off it, I don't think.
Oh, thank God.
I went cold turkey.
Huh?
I can't remember. Shit.
I can't remember either.
I'll ask it I'll ask in a minute when someone comes back in the room.
I'm so glad I'm not the only one that's had
I've tried it once. Somebody gave you like, "Hey, try this." That stuff was crazy.
Oh, she shouldn't do anything after once. It takes ages to build up.
What they say ages to build up tolerance, or
No, to kind of get into your system to affect you.
I
Well, you
think
mean
he was
like,
doing it once as a recreational.
right, right. So what? You're taking it for a certain period of time, and it's like it's not actually getting the results yet.
No, normally I didn't think you could take it as it's not a recreational thing. But
I
could be
know.
wrong.
Yeah, I did it as a recreational.
Fair enough.
Are you
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
it was Lyrica pregabalin?
Yeah, of course.
There's also Lyrica tramadol.
Did I?
Wait. So that's the new one, right?
No,
Fair enough.
Lyrica is a pharmaceutical brand.
I get that. I get that. So I think my friend also said that it was like it was a newer version or something like that, right? Is that what you're referring to?
I need to run away. My food has arrived. Thank you very much for having me.
Absolutely. Well,
Oh,
Awesome.
Thanks
Have a
for having me.
lovely day,
always
darling.
critical.
Bye bye.
You're welcome
Bye.
anytime. Yeah, you're welcome anytime.
Thank you.
No, I've not heard of someone taking pregabalin like as a recreational drug.
Well, that's like saying Prozac is a recreational drug. The shit
Uh,
has to build up. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's just one of those ones where like normally the medications that you can get high off in the UK are they have special regulations around where like when you go to get them from the pharmacy you have to show your ID and sign for it. And I never had to do that getting my
Lyrica.
Lyrica pregabalin.
Yeah, like massive. What did you say? 3 grams per day. Or how many milligrams?
1,000 mg or something weird, like 8,000 ish a day. No, sorry, I'm on.
Wow.
Yeah, I
The
can't
gram,
remember.
basically.
All I know is like I'm on like Guy's Hospital. The pain people said like this is the dose schedule we want you to take to build to get you up to the optimal dose. He said most people don't make it to the optimal dose because the effects get too great. And I was a stupid I was like stupid early 20s. I was like, yeah, I can fucking do it. And I pushed myself to just take the optimal dose and fucked myself up.
So you took it for pain, right?
Yeah.
Let's see.
I've got neurofibromatosis type 1.
Is that like a neurological issue or what?
Yeah, neurological. Basically, it affects my 17th chromosome.
Uh-huh.
I produce too much neurofibromin, which causes my body to create tumors all over my body. Have you heard of the Elephant Man?
To create what?
Have you heard of the Elephant Man?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm the Elephant Girl.
Okay, so basically what you're saying is it creates like antibodies, right? And then it starts.
No, tumors. The too much neurofibromin
Okay.
causes tumors to grow on the nerves.
Oh, tumors. Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's all right. And luckily they're not cancerous, although they can turn cancerous. Obviously, any tumor can, but
Right. But is this just extra bullshit growing, right?
pretty much, yeah.
Oh.
And it's painful because it's on the nerves and it causes them to like spark with each other constantly.
Wow. Huh? For sure.
I was born with it, so like I don't really know life any differently.
Is there any other way of mitigating it, or
They're working with drugs to slow down the growth of tumors.
Oh.
Which is good, but apart from that, like surgery to cut tumors away, that's it.
Okay. Yeah. But I mean, there's no like cutting it at the root cause. It's more like for sort of slow down the effects. Right?
Yeah, it can never be cured. Like you can't until we learn to rewrite DNA.
Oh, that's even worse.
Like it is what it is. Like there are lots of people that are like
Uh,
cure NF, and I'm like, never gonna fucking happen, you idiots. How are they gonna cure it? How are they gonna rewrite every fucking DNA cell in your body and make sure that every single cell in your body that regrows doesn't have the mutation? How?
that's just to keep you it's an industry, to keep plus we're doing experiments, so
Yeah.
maybe for some people with finance, they'll figure something out and then it'll help them. But the way they do it is by using our people as experimental subjects. So
Mm. Oh, I have issues with a lot of the medical stuff, or more
right,
media and that. Hmm?
yeah, I know it is. Fucked up.
You know, like YouTube. What is it? Truly, the big like channel that pumps out videos of like a look, we transformed this goth into a basic bitch, or look at this person with this disease.
What do you mean, like
Um,
medical fucking information?
no, not at all. They literally just make a video. It's like, look, this is so and so. He lives here. He has this condition. Let's
Wait a
talk
minute.
to them. Let's talk to their parents or their wife or something. And then it's like,
Isn't that a violation of privacy, patient privacy, whatever?
no, because they agree to it.
Oh, okay. Well, so all right.
But the
So they pimp themselves out for publicity, or I don't know.
well, they take advantage of these people with these conditions in third world countries.
Oh, hey, I have 20 bucks, right? That kind of thing.
Yeah, like here, look, star in this movie about your condition to bring awareness to the world. And
Does
here's
it?
a little bit of money to help get you your surgery by, and they make millions off it.
Does it help to bring awareness?
No, because every time I go in their comments, it's all racist bullshit of a don't see white people with these conditions. So do them goddamn brown
Racist.
bastards in
Wow.
like third world countries that have it. Or why is it always people in India that has this? It's like, oh, you didn't see these conditions historically. The government are pumping chemicals into the water. It's like fucking idiocy.
I mean, I could tell you like probably like 5 things that are wrong about that statement alone, if you want.
Go on.
That are like what do you call it? Misnomers, oxymoron. Oh, shit.
It's yeah, like it's bad, and I'm always in. I try to comment and be like educational, but I don't know. I'm at a point where fuck it. I can't be bothered to keep like trying to go in there and educate people in this comment section because like it
Why
shouldn't be
bother?
my job. Yeah, it shouldn't be my job. The people that create this should have done something in the first place, right? Like they have how much they have something like 10, 12 million subs,
Right?
right? They should be smart enough to know about the effects that their shit can have.
Let's see here. Yeah, well, So
That's truly was part of the Barcroft group. Yeah. 9.21 million subs.
Yeah, that's something else, I guess.
Yeah, like they're large enough. They should understand it. They're not helping people with these conditions. They're making it a lot harder.
Right, they're basically making a production.
Yeah, I guess that once you get so big, I guess you just stop caring.
Well, yeah, there's that, but maybe sometimes they don't even know what it means to care, you know. So
Yeah,
in the first place.
I'm often a bit too soft with a lot of things, and I need to like toughen the fuck up. Like, do you know about Shani for Christ and all that lot?
Oh, I need another beer if we're gonna start talking about this shit.
Oh no, I'm not going to
What's
go
it?
too much into it. I'll just say, like, have you heard of them?
You talk about whatever you want to talk about, except politics and religion,
Yeah.
please.
I was gonna say, honestly, when I first like found this community, I still had faith that Shani for Christ could change and become a good person. Like,
Wait, what are you referring to?
Shani for Christ.
What's that?
They're a YouTuber that has been kicked off of YouTube now. They've got back on it. They were kicked off for child abuse. They are
Okay.
racist, disgusting bitch. She went through 700k in what is it? 2-3 years?
Right. So coming back to the your statement, right? So racist. In what sense?
She on stream called a black man the N-word. Her partner's called black
As
man
a
the
as a, as a
N-word like
derogatory
20
term, right?
times.
To try to
Pardon?
defend them. They use that term as a derogatory in a derogatory way to
Yeah,
try to.
derogatory. They said you're a goddamn N-word.
What?
Another one, they said you're a goddamn N-word.
I believe
Like
N is
the
better.
actual word. I'm not going to say it
Why?
because I'm not going to say it. I don't want to. I never have, and I never want to.
Okay. Yeah, because connotation.
Well, not just
I
that.
mean,
Like
but like words are
it's
words.
really
You can't
different in
say like a
England.
word. You know what I mean? It's not
In
a.
England, like it's not a normal word to say. It's not something that's just casually thrown around or something. The only people that actually say it are the extremely racist people because no one else cares.
What if I were to tell you that word is actually part of a species Latin phrase?
Yeah, I know Niger
Hmm?
is. I know Niger
No.
is
Not
black in
the country.
Spanish.
Not the country. Let's say the N letter word. No, it's a troglodyte. Nigger. Is a species name, a Latin name for a pale caveman. You know, like monkey, or not monkey, but caveman sort of.
Yeah, it's also a connective word in Asian languages.
Pardon me?
It's also a connective word in I can't remember what Asianic language it is, but it's the equivalent to like. So you'd hear them talking, and it sounds like they're going like they'd be like oh, so and so, they're the one that is like, and it'll be like N-word, 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 and it just sounds like they're saying it, and they're not.
Oh, you mean like
It's
it phonetically sounds that way?
yeah.
Okay.
So like
Mm,
it is about a lot, but they used it into actually, well, multiple times they've used it directed at black people deliberately to be racist.
okay.
Not a slip of the tongue, not a it's part of them and they're trying to get it out of them and they're trying to learn.
Right. What if I were to tell you that construct that quote unquote racist is fiction? I can disprove the entire term immediately.
I would be highly skeptical.
Okay, so there's one race, the human race, with its extended families called nations. Do you see how there's only one race, like the species of man? And
That's
how
just
that
being
word is
pedantic.
Say again?
That's just being pedantic.
Pedantic? What are you talking about, pedantic? I'm not pedantic. Germans are pedantic. They will stop at a red light in the middle of nowhere in the middle of the night. You know, that's pedantic.
No, that's following the law. No, that's just following the law.
Right. Okay, yeah, but it's pedantic, like, in the middle of the night, in the country road where you can go, there's nobody there. No, it's okay. So I don't. It doesn't make any sense. Pedantic.
Pedantic
It's
is
a
you're
statement of
being
fact.
extremely particular about the phrasing of it.
Well, it's accurate, isn't it?
But you know that's not what they mean when they say it.
I know that's what they try to imply and all this other stuff. So you already know that these people that are using these terms, et cetera, are engaging in fiction. They're
So you're
basically
still trying to
misspeaking.
claim that there is no injustices against people based purely on their ethnicity.
There's supremacy, there is xenophobia, that kind of stuff. Yes, but somehow, I don't know. The last couple of 100 years, these people called the sociologists have created these constructs to divide people, right? And they're all acting silly using terms. And then they think they're going to try to offend people. It's like, okay. They should be offended if they've been lied to all their lives and they're using this term incorrectly. They should be like, boy, what, did I get fooled?
So what term should be used instead?
For
being like for treating someone awfully because of the color of their skin, their ethnicity.
Ignorant? I don't know. Stupid? That's like it's the silliest thing ever. It's like, oh my god, the color of your eyes is green, not brown. So now we're gonna we're gonna divide people. It's dumb. Because we're all people. We're all the same species, right? We're all the same race.
But there is tribalism. There is,
yes,
unfortunately, proof that people have preferences for people that like. Correct. There was an experiment. There was a study that shows
yes
that
families,
people tend
friends,
to be more attractively drawn to people with the same facial structures as themselves because of tribalism, because it shows that they are of the same tribe as them. And that
tribalism does engage in that, yes.
It doesn't only
there's other examples besides tribalism, but yes,
things
correct.
like that.
Yeah.
But
so it's a whole thing of discovering other people and getting to know them and being friends with your neighbors, right?
As the world got smaller, we had to become more aware of like other people around us, like
right,
and accepting of it, and that is considering how the world exploded and how quickly that has happened. It's been difficult for people to acclimatized. Like our bodies haven't quite evolved either with how quickly the boom happened of like the evolution of the world.
Right. So they're finding
Like-
themselves in sort of situations that they haven't really thought about or
I fully
prepared for.
believe that our brains are not developed well enough to cope with social media.
Pardon me?
I don't believe our brains are developed well enough to cope with like social media.
Well,
But it went from 0 to 100 because of the real
our brains
rule
are
of dividing returns.
all of our all of our aspects of the self are developed. It's the thing about quote unquote social media is you can go from this little stream to a million people instant. So it's just a matter of wearing down on
But I mean, with all other aspects of our social growth, we've always had time to
correct.
acclimatize to it.
Yep, and evaluate things and etc.
Yeah,
etc.
but we didn't with the bang of social media. It literally went from 0 to 100 so quickly. Like
you mean the
there
mass
wasn't the
mass telecommunication, right?
I
don't
know. I don't know a lot about philosophy. These are just my own mental.
It's not a
musings
philosophy.
right now.
It's just it's called the explosion of mass media and telecommunications.
Okay.
So like microfiche, the little film that you get in the library, you could condense a lot of information in a little small film, and you can view magazines, etc., etc. You know, that was the first step of what we have now.
See, I've never been in a library that has one of those micro reels.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's an American thing. I don't know.
I'm not sure. It might be like I don't know if you have it in there. If it's only one in bigger areas. Normally around here, if you wanted a copy of a newspaper, you go to you go to where they print it and ask for a copy, and they give you a copy.
Really? Wow, that's
I can still walk into where my local newspaper place is and ask for a copy and be like, yo, can I have a copy of this newspaper from this day? And they'll be like, yeah, sure, fam, here you go.
Okay, so there was another term you used, government, right? Remember the first statement you made, and I said there's like 5 things that are wrong about it?
Yeah.
You said something about governments, racism, and what else?
The government were pumping chemicals into the water.
Okay. Okay, so what if I would tell you that like there are no governments, don't have governments as defined in the classical sense?
I don't know what the definition of the classical sense is anyway.
A government is basically a representative body that's been created by the peoples that acts in a public capacity to serve the public.
Oh, okay. Well, did we ever really have a government?
Say again?
Well, then in that case, did we ever really have a government? Because they've always been self-serving and not serving of the people.
Well, the problem is they know what they are, and between themselves, they actually call themselves who they really are. But it's just the people who somehow believe there's a government.
Yeah.
Are we talking politics?
No.
No. We're not. We're talking about the definition of a government.
Okay, continue.
We're being good. We're playing by the rules.
There are no rules here. There are really no rules here.
Well, I'm a humble guest here, so
well, I mean,
I tend to follow the etiquette, but you know.
Well, talk about what you want to talk about. just
All right,
as long as
so
it's not religion or politics.
right, yeah, I don't do that. Politics meaning like different parties, ideologies, that kind of stuff, right?
Fair enough.
Okay, so are you sorry? Are you from the United States?
Do I sound like I'm from the United States?
I sure do, sir.
There you go.
I don't want to
There you
assume
go.
it. So
Well, some people assume I'm from Australia, and I'm like, where the fuck do you get that?
okay, so all right? So please tell me what's the difference between United States, capital U dot, capital S dot, and the Republic of United States of North America. What is the difference between the two?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
Nothing really, except Canada has the British Queen on their money.
Oh yeah, well it's kind of Canada, right? But I'm saying in regards to the 50, quote unquote America, where you're from, I assume. So you don't see any qualitative difference between the United States and the Republic of the United States of North America?
I don't understand what you're saying about the
Okay, all right.
United.
So the reason why I asked that is to point out the fact that those two things are two different things.
Well, Canada has universal
No,
health care.
we're not talking about Canada.
If you're talking about the United States of North America, then yeah, you're talking about Canada.
No, I'm talking about the Republic of the United States of America.
Well,
that
it
Constitution,
does.
July
Canada,
4th,
doesn't it?
1879, right? I mean, 89, right? Previously, it was the colonies, right?
The 13, yeah. The
Right,
13 started, yeah.
right. That. So you have the Republic that was established, right? And now you have the United States, or basically don't have the Republic any longer. The quote unquote legitimate public entity, which is the government, right? That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm pointing out the difference between the two. So in 1871, February 21st, the Republic, there was a coup, and it has been basically sitting dormant. You have not had, basically all your public offices are vacant. You've not elected or had a government since then. You had a corporation that, pretended to be government or whatever. It's whatever, public service corporation, right? It's fine if you go to U.S. codes. It's written in there. United States is a federal corporation. And it's all theirs, but like people don't read, So
Mm.
something to talk about, I guess.
I don't know a lot about American government anyway. Like,
Well, it doesn't exist. And you said you're from UK, yes?
yeah,
Okay, so you know how that's different from Britain, England, and all that, right? United Kingdom is what, under the Crown Corporation, just like Canada.
I'd say we have it's Great Britain or the United Kingdoms of Great
Right.
Britain.
Right.
One talks about like just England. One talks about England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland.
And then
But
there's sort of
Scotland is
monarchy,
trying
like,
to get
right.
independence.
Mhm.
Southern Ireland's obviously gained independence, and like it's a big political thing anyway, referring
Right,
to
right.
people
So are
being
you
refugees.
so are you like in England, or are you in like Ireland, or some of you ever?
England.
Okay. Um, there is something you could look at. It's still in the books, legislature, right? It's called the Act of what was it? Act of 1666. You can literally just search it, and it is still on the books. Actually, let me take a look at it myself. It's where, I forget the exact language. It's like UK.gov. I don't know if it's called statutes or legislature, or I don't know what the equivalent is in laws, quote unquote, right? Let's see here. So let's see if we can find this.
C'est tu Kevi.
Say again?
C'est tu Kevi.
Yes, that's the KV Act. Yes, 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 yes. That I could say would be considered to be England's version of United States or whatever. Let me see here. So, right, Act 1666. There we are. Legislation.gov.uk. There we go. This is amazing.
Hmm.
Well, I guess let's read this real quick, right? Okay, so an act for a redress of inconveniences by want of proof of the decease of persons beyond the seas or absent themselves upon whose lives estates do depend. Interesting. All right. Wow. So lessors, such persons or person for whose life or lives such states have been or shall be granted as essential remain beyond the seas or elsewhere absent themselves. So to give you a short version, basically you have all been declared dead at sea. Does it make sense?
I mean, this is only within the state of London, but okay.
You mean City of London or which one?
Well, here it says that London 1666. During the Black Plague and Great Fires of London, Parliament enacted an act behind closed doors called the Quai Sèvres Act 1666. The act being debated was to subrogate the rights of men and women, meaning all men and women were declared dead, lost at sea, beyond the sea, back then operating in Admiral
Admiralty,
the
Admiralty
law
law,
of
right?
sea, so lost
Right.
at sea. The state
Okay.
London took custody of everybody, their property, into a trust. The
Yep.
state became the trustee husband, holding all titles to the people and property until a living
Correct.
man comes back to reclaim those titles. He can also claim damages.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Basically, this is worldwide, so nobody owns anything. All the property is owned by the trust. So, you
It
know,
also says this is only enacted for 70 years.
right? Interesting. Which they reestablish every 70 years. So if you look in American history, what do you have every 70 years? You have a bankruptcy, right? You have Constitution. 70 years later, you have Civil War. 70 years after that, you get what, like Federal Reserve Bank, well, nonsense, and so on and so on and so on. The latest one was like what, 1999 or 2000. They created the Department of Homeland Security, like the new thing, the new bankruptcy, right? So,
Sorry, hang on one sec.
say again.
Okay, I think it probably has changed now.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not.
Well, I'm not sure if it says, like, I need to look into it, but the 1837 Births, Deaths and Marriages Act may have changed it all.
Oh, so there's another act that incorporates
yes, but
it into a
what
newer.
you need to understand about English law is there are
Right.
hundreds and hundreds of
Yeah.
old parliamentary laws and acts
Correct.
that are technically in place that we don't use because it costs so much money to abolish it.
There's no
not
money.
worth it, so we just don't use it. Like there's a law that says if a woman eats chocolate on public transport, she can be arrested because it's too provocative for men.
Right. Like, some of the stuff they just simply don't enforce. They could. They just don't bother, right?
Yeah, because it's too expensive. Why bother? We just don't use it. We just ignore it.
Right.
It gets pushed away.
Yeah.
And if it becomes a point of contention, then we get rid of it. If we say like, we need to sort this out.
But still on the books, right? Or the amended version or whatever. Anyhow.
Huh. He left. I didn't do it.
Did you?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Did they? Oh, I think they might have done what I did and accidentally knocked their phone.
Well, that's fair. But I'm gonna end this because political bullshit. Love you, Villa. You're a great guest. You're a great guest.
I mean, this Kisevi act looks interesting, but yeah, like I don't know. It also looks like it's very political fringe, and the next words that would come out of his mouth would probably be the Doomsday Book and what is it? There's a certain the Freeman's Act, and the 40 Lords of England, and
Fair enough.
the Magna Carta. That's it, Magna Carta. And I was
Oh, there you go.
I think I can see where this is going, but I don't want to assume. But
Well, you know.
yeah, and Magna Carta is the same sort of lines that people go along. That is like the UK version of oh, what is it? I'm not driving, I'm traveling.
Oh yeah, the fucking sovereign citizen.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Yes, free men are the English sovereign citizens. But yeah, still,
Fuck that.
I like
If
having
you,
a good talk and finding out something new, and stretching my ideas of the world. So fun.
well, when I can swim across the Atlantic without getting bit by a shark, I'll come see you, Billy.
Yay, that'd be nice, actually. I would say, yeah, you probably would have to come to me because I don't think I want to set foot in America. I don't know. Too many guns.
I won't bring a gun.
Oh, yeah, no, you're getting so much trouble here.
Fair enough.
Right. I'll talk to you later, darling.
Take care, Billy. You're
All
beautiful.
right.
You're
Oh,
beautiful.
thank you.
You are.
I don't know what to say. I don't do well with compliments. Anyway, right. Have a nice night, everyone. Well, what time is it over there?
Night, day, whatever. It's like 2 o'clock here.
Ah, right. Have a nice time, everyone. That's the one. Right. Bye.
Yeah. Take care, Bila, and take care, everyone in chat. I'll be back later.